Mark, tell me, which luxury chronograph out of Geneva made a bigger splash this year? The FP Journe Monopoussoir Rattrapante that came out at SIHH, or the Patek Philippe Aquanaut chronograph 5968A from Baselworld?
If we're talking about making a splash, the answer is easy. It has to be the Patek, because it's Patek. It's a commercially interesting product. It's something that people have been waiting for, while the FP Journe is probably more the underdog in that discussion.
Okay, I think that's probably something none of us could have foreseen when that FP Journe absolutely broke the internet back in January. But Mark, do you feel the same, that it was the Patek all the way, or did the Journe perhaps capture a different audience's attention?
I think it probably did catch a different audience's attention. I mean, Patek certainly has a built-in audience that might be slightly different than the Journe built-in audience, and each of these watches has their own benefits. And the fact that Patek is doing the first ever Aquanaut chronograph, which was a little bit surprising to me that it was a first, certainly probably made more news in the general watch world, as Patek is one of the more better known watch brands, even though their production is not really that much more than Journe. FP Journe, of course, still doing really interesting things with the materials and of course with the movements, as we've all grown accustomed to.
Now, the reason I didn't ask which one is the better watch to own is because they're not comparable in terms of price. The FP Journe starts at over $60,000 for the example in titanium, and then rose gold escalates to almost $80,000 US, and then well over $100 for the version in platinum. The Patek retails for $43,770 US. The real question here is, in the real world, once you actually see these Nautilus, or rather I should say Aquanaut chronographs, the Nautilus is a separate story this year. Once these actually reach the market, are they going to be more price comparable? Do you see this being a watch that is almost immediately going to appreciate and become sort of a speculative venture?
Speaking for Patek, they would probably hope that that's not going to happen, because Patek actually wants to really sell these watches to collectors and people that are interested in the brand. So they're not interested in people buying at premium. But of course, it's a new Patek. It's the first chronograph within the Nautilus collection. It looks amazing. Why wouldn't it?
Okay, so there you go. In the end, even though the pricing is not exactly symmetrical, the secondary market will work its magic, black magic or light. So the bottom line is, first ever Aquanaut chronograph, we think it made a bigger splash. Arguably the more exciting watch is the FP Journe, but Patek being Patek and Basel being the bigger show, it looks like the Aquanaut chronograph takes this one. Let's take a look at our live poll. Which one do you guys think made the bigger splash? We have live results coming in. Oh my goodness, FP Journe love, look at that. 2-to-1 so far. We're going to keep updating this poll throughout the broadcast.